Welcome to the President's Diary, a weekly program where we highlight the work of His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. President Ali on Tuesday emphasized the importance of agriculture and food production, while pointing to his government's plans to facilitate the growth and development of the sector. The President was delivering remarks at the second edition of the Business Webinar Series, where opportunities in Guyana's agriculture sector were highlighted to U.S. businesses.
The event was organized by the United States Department of Commerce and the U.S. Embassy in Guyana. President Ali pointed out Guyana's potential to produce a large quantity of the food requirement for CARICOM and its proximity to Brazil, which is one of the most dynamic and robust agricultural sectors by diversification in the world.
I'm emphasizing the regional market because we have preferential access to that market. Once we can demonstrate to the region that we have the capacity and the capability to meet the regional requirement in these areas, then we have a preferential access to those markets.
With regards to the growth of the sector, President Ali outlined several key features, including an ideal tropical climate, large expanses of fresh water, and importantly, vast tracts of fertile land.
So those who have experience in agriculture would know, when you hear vast tracts of productive land and fresh water coming together, you get excited. Because the natural environment with a tropical climate, the natural environment allows for the development of this sector.
In pointing to Guyana's productive capacity within CARICOM, the head of state said the potential is about $25 million in poultry alone, 90% of which is imported. He reiterated the need for mega investments in the agriculture sector, which will bolster Guyana's capacity to satisfy the regional market. Also on Tuesday, President Ali and a team of government officials, including Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Honorable Utod, attended a virtual Heads of Government High-Level CARICOM meeting. The Guyanese delegation that convened at the office of the President also included Foreign Secretary Mr. Robert Prasad and Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mrs. Elizabeth Harper.
On Thursday, the head of state extended greetings to all Guyanese, especially the members of the Muslim community, on the joyous occasion of Eid al-Fitr on behalf of his family and the government. Eid al-Fitr marks the end of the holy month of Ramadan, which is a period of prayers, fasting and peace. The President said Eid al-Fitr is a time for prayers, exchanging best wishes and helping the needy. He said these acts of devotion, kindness, love and concern help to contribute to a culture of understanding and peace.
The Holy Quran says, when you enter houses, offer greetings of peace upon each other. A greeting from Allah, blessed and good. Peace is a virtue ingrained in our hearts and a gift to be shared. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, urged us all to live as brothers and sisters, respecting and honoring one another. Peace among men and women is built on respect for and understanding and tolerance towards each other. Peace within society is predicated on justice, and peace between states and peoples must be underscored by respect for religious rights, freedom and democracy.
President Ali said peace begins in our hearts and is reflected in how we treat those nearest and dearest to us. It extends to our neighbors and others in the society. He therefore urged for us to become vessels of peace.
Guyana lost an outstanding public servant and the office of the President, one of its most beloved and respected stalwarts. President Ali on Thursday expressed his deep sadness following the death of Mr. Ishwar Vivekanand Prasad, who was also known as Vic Prasad and fondly as Uncle Vic. He provided more than 60 unbroken years of exemplary public service as an accountant, Foreign Service Officer and as Chief of Protocol and Advisor on Protocol Affairs. Mr. Prasad has had the distinction of providing protocol duties to 9 executive presidents, namely late Presidents Mr. Forbes Barnum, Mr. Desmond Hoyt, Dr. Chedi Jagan, Mrs. Janet Jagan, former Presidents Mr. Samuel Hines, Dr. Bart Jagdeo, Mr. Donald Ramatar, Mr. David Granger, and most recently President Ali. President Ali said Mr. Prasad was a model public servant embodying the finest attributes of professional public service. His wit, charm, grace, sophistication, courtesy, efficiency were the hallmarks of his exemplary service. The President expressed heartfelt sympathy to the family, relatives and friends of Mr. Prasad on behalf of his family and the government and people of Guyana. This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thanks for watching. Join us again next week.